But he was from Dublin, and he still has his mom still lives there. His dad's passed away, but his mom's still there, and all his family is. He's got one brother in the States, in the restaurant. So he comes once a year, and his wife's from Dublin, and they all got really nice.
Okay.
But he told me, he says, Dublin, it's rough. There's rough parts of Dublin.
Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
Well,
some
they
of the
have
big cities says you need to stay clear of those. But he's pretty funny. I mean, when people talk smack to him or that, or deal with some gangbang or something, he would have a way. They're like, what did that guy just say?
Yeah.
You know, like,
I think the accent probably helps.
oh, they're
too,
like,
right?
yeah, you didn't want to try to insult him because he was real fast and real witty, and
Yeah.
he would cut you down to size, and you're like, you just couldn't spar with him. We had a couple sergeants that tried to spar with him. We're like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. He was good for morale. He always had people laughing. Yeah, you'd probably like this Glamis song. I mean, you've seen some of the buggies and that the guys have.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the money some of these people have when you go out there. You'll have, the poor folks with pickup trucks and the homemade stuff, and then you'll have some guy that's, who the heck is this guy pulling in the whole night in this motorhome with a $10,000 paint job on a motorhome, metal flames on the side of it, or what do they call that? Tribes. You'll see some guy with like tribes
Okay.
striping down the side. Who's this guy?
Too much money.
But most of them are extremely friendly.
They're all
It doesn't
friendly.
matter where they come from or who they are. It's like
They're just out having
I know.
exactly, and just get to meet people.
Yeah.
We had a guy right next to us, which is hard to say, and the guy was our salesman for some big company, but he had new buggies on Toy Hauler and stuff like his son had. And he brought this client the guy was from Newark or something, never been on a dirt bike or dune buggy or nothing. He was, oh yeah, take this razor, this quad. And he goes out and
it
you
was
don't
brand
have to
new,
wear a
wasn't
helmet
it?
out there, but if you don't wear a helmet, you're
Well, the sand, I would
Yeah.
think, right?
no, if you
Speed.
roll a dune buggy or a buggy and get your head on that roll bar or anything, you're
Yeah.
done.
They're going pretty fast out there.
So he lets this guy just take it out, and it's dark out, and he does end over end with it so bad that he rips the suspension right off the quad, and he's
This
bleeding
happened all
and
in front of
everything.
us.
So we're sitting there, all of us are sitting around a campfire, and we watch, we see this dune buggy, because you can see the lights on the roll bar, and all of a sudden you just see the lights going like this.
Oh,
That's bad,
sand
that's
and-
bad. And the next thing you know, this guy next to us that we're talking to, he owned him. So he gets on another one of his and he goes out there, brings the guy in, the guy's bleeding. And the only way you can get any medical out there, there's no hospital.
I was just that was my next thought.
They have to
Yeah.
come in with a medevac in there. And
They do have a big, huge
so
four-wheel medical.
they bandage him up and he said he was okay. I don't know about that. Anytime you have a head blow, you should get checked.
You know what? You might be okay today, but 5 years down the road.
So he couldn't get the buggy back in because one is sheared off the whole A-arm and rear wheel on this thing. They couldn't get it in. And the sand buggy, the guy had another sand buggy and couldn't drag it in. It was too heavy. So we took my son's pickup, which is my truck now, but he's got this 20-year-old F-350 Ford with a big block in it, four-wheel drive, and it's lit. It's got pretty good-sized tires on it, but it's just a pretty powerful truck. And we're like, here's this old truck. Here's these new ones out there. Couldn't get it. New buggies. We let the air out of the tires. We drove it out there, and we dragged that thing all the way over the dunes in this Super Crew F-350 XLT, 20-year-old, 200,000 mile on the motor truck, and just drug it all the way to camp. Just let the air out of the tires and go slow. It's amazing, But the guy was like, he couldn't believe that pickup. Even the
Look at the
people
ocean
on the
right there.
campsites couldn't believe it.
Yeah. That's all
So,
ocean.
have you ever driven a motorcycle with a sidecar?
No,
I haven't either.
no. Driven a motorcycle with sand panels. You ever do that?
What are sand paddles?
Oh,
sidecar. You got a slide thing, so always you see his dog with glasses on and a hat on and riding in it. It's like so funny in the summer when you see him. He got like, it's like a real old one. It's like sidecar with a dog in it. So funny seeing him with a special hat on to hold the goggles and everything on.
Oh, okay. Like,
So,
are they
but you-
wide or?
No, they're smooth. The front is smooth with a razor edge.
Okay.
Because the only thing the front tire does is it'll dig in and bury.
Okay.
And when you turn it won't turn. But with the razor trim down the middle, it'll help steer it in the sand.
Think of like an
And then
old
the rear
a
tire-
meal that has a water paddle. It's kind of
On
like
the
that.
back. The back
Okay.
has the paddles. They grab the sand as it comes around.
Okay.
And there's only one way you can put the paddle on. It's facing the motor, because that's where you grab the sand. As you
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
And the more paddles, the bigger they are, the more horsepower it requires to turn.
Okay.
You see a buggy out there
With
that's
big
got
white.
12 paddles
Yeah.
that are this big. He's
Tall.
got over 500.
Yeah.
Push that. And there's guys with buggies out there that have 1,000 horsepower blow on nitrous engines.
It's
They sure look nice.
they probably have society.
If you see the purple heather, you'll see a lot of the heather in the gardens and whatnot. That's actually heath. The heather blooms in the summertime for the most part. Heath blooms from December through May. It has a different foliage than the regular heather. That'll come out in mid-August straight through the mid of September. Purples could be. You can get a heather plant to do something all year round. Makes for great gardens. You can get ones in the wintertime, the foliage turns bright red or bright yellow. The fall you can get blaze away, which is yellow for a while. Then you get very green. If you see the white heather is considered lucky. The gypsies that used to roam around Scotland and sell things, they would sell you white heather. That was the lucky heather. The silly thing is that the myth of the white heather comes from the Celtic goddess Deirdre, whose lover was killed in battle, and she cried on the heather, and when her tears hit the purple heather, it turned white. But over the years, it went from being a sadness to the lucky stuff. So it was always the gypsy selling the white heather. Pretty country though. Eventually, I'll end by just telling you, eventually every single one of those daffodils dies. Usually chopped off right at the top. They spread all over the place. And then they get burnt.
Sorry?
You walk through that cemetery and all?
Yeah, I did.
Have you ever been to an Old West cemetery, the Old West ones?
No.
Yeah, well, Disney kind of copied it with, what is that? What is that haunted mansion? But you go to Old West, you go to Tombstone, you go to, there's a ghost town in California. It used to be a mining town, shut down, and now the parks rangers run it. It's out in the middle of nowhere. You gotta drive off-road, and it's really awesome. It's like it was exactly how it was.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. When you go to the cemetery, it's funny, so and it's, the cemeteries that have all the gunslinger that were killed and stuff. So they used to have like poetry. They would write poetry on these headstones. Like, here lies Lester Moore, died from the slug of a 44.
Okay.
No rest, no more.
Yeah.
Or here lies so and so died of shortness of breath while attending conflicting society. That's where he was I mean,
Oh.
they're amazing. Whoever thought these up was funny.
Those cows. Every time I want to take a picture.
Oh,
I miss
right.
them. Yeah, the
Cows.
The hairy ones.
Oh, right.
Very,
Yeah, see, there's
Scottish.
one in the middle. Yeah.
Don't you dare tell me that.
Yeah,
Where?
right there.
Scottish Coos.
In the middle, you know the ones with the long hair.
Yeah,
So
there was a gray one, yeah.
Oh,
Coos.
oh my goodness. I'm always missing. I'm never on.
I said one of my father's.
And where was this at?
What?
Where was this at?
It was Sunapee.
Oh, okay.
Dearby in New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
He got like.
Is that where you live? Is
you're-
New Hampshire?
What?
You live in New Hampshire?
Yeah. He goes, and then look over there. There's the sheep, and I even got a black one out there. I got 2 black ones out there, a female and a male. He's like, and he said, someplace if you see them running around, there's probably a couple of them Scottish red squirrels. running
I haven't
around
seen
here.
them yet, but we have them. Not Scottish ones, but we have the cutest little. I call them Beatrix Potter squirrels because they're the cutest little squirrels. So I feed them, and when the mom comes out, she brings all her babies. There's like 4 to 6 babies, and because the squirrel itself is very small, but the babies are
Yeah,
these
I know.
little. They look like miniature figurines.
Because he feeds all them wild animals.
Yeah.
He throws stuff out for
Yeah,
the squirrel, the chipmunks.
that's what I do, but I don't know if
The
anybody's
squirrels
taking
keep
care
the
of them.
chipmunks away, but
Yeah.
it's like,
I hope we don't.
Not
lose.
ours, man. We got chipmunks and 3 different kind of squirrels. And they all eat together.
We got woodpeckers. I mean, you name it. We got everything.
it's like, well, the red squirrel around here, so the Scottish red squirrel.
Well, they're known because they have the cute furry, the ears that have a lot of fur in them, right? Is that what the special is? Or is it the shape of their ears or
Yeah,
something?
what is with them? Why do Scottish people, man? I mean, the squirrels got all this extra hair on their ears, and the Scottish people have extra hair on their ears.
I have no idea what's the difference between them because I've never seen one.
Must
actually,
be something
so,
in the water.
And I've never really looked at the postcards or never looked at the postcards or any
You ever notice
pictures
that?
or anything of the red
So you got
squirrels
that
that I've
weird
seen.
looking bird that was walking. It looked like a chicken, but
I love how the Scottish talk.
yeah, I do too. But I'm really happy that we're in a country that I can read,
I know,
that I
right?
can speak,
My mother.
and I can, I understand. So yeah, they're on the left
even
side.
If somebody's
Yeah,
got
this
an
and that,
accent,
but
real.
it does seem.
Yeah, I was just gonna
It seems something that I can easily grasp. In another country, Italy or Germany or something, I don't
Okay.
know.
Right. Now, they say if you go to France, they encourage you to learn. They encourage you to learn a little bit of French, but they say that they'll.
Are these their furry ones? Sorry, I didn't interrupt.
No, you're fine.
So they say what now?
But they say like if you attempt to learn or speak French, then they'll respect you more.
I've
So
heard the same thing.
And then where we live
My
now.
daughter, we actually, instead of buying her a car when she graduated from high school, we sent her to France.
oh, okay.
And because of fact, she did take 3 years, and she was, she was going to be a marine biologist and oceanographer.
Oh, cool.
And stuff that she could
Where I
she
come
could
from.
get
Yeah.
she could foreign language.
Okay.
So that's why we sent her there, and she was just telling me, that's their culture. But she spoke fluent,
English.
so she didn't have that problem. But yeah, that's for sure. And I think it's almost in any place that you go, if they see that you're trying,
But you're
that's
okay
the
in
same
North
idea. You're
Ireland,
trying to
though,
respect
because it's
that.
still
You
it's still
respect them.
Republic.
Right, exactly. Instead of like going to another country and trying to speak just English and expecting them to understand you.
Well, I'm just.
Yeah, I know. That's when I went to Italy in high school. I'll have a test. He says. I said when we had to
I
have
wouldn't
meetings
want it. Well, that's what
about
Daryl said, like,
our trip because he
trying to
wanted us to be proper and
negotiate
everything at
Like I could,
dinner
you know,
and
he's
stuff and dressed kind of nice at dinner
over the years,
and know
several
know
times
enough words
here,
so you could
and,
speak them over there.
Yeah.
And he gave
within
us a
about
list
10
of words to
minutes,
learn.
and then
He
he
taught us how to say
and
them.
it's just
It's
getting
like
used to looking to
so
the,
we got
to the left.
one
to the
lady.
right.
He
But
had
he
to
did
ask
say
somebody
is
that he knew
you can't always
how to speak
see
these
a,
words, and he learned them, and then he
sorry,
learned
looking
them
to
to
the right,
us, so
you
that
can't always see
we
a
can find our way
left
around and
side
ask
very
for stuff
easily.
and ask
So I'll do
ask
like all
directions
chat
at least, so we know
there,
where we're
But the
going.
one thing
We may
too
not
is
know
that
the
they,
actual name of where we're going.
Right.
Near this,
roads
you know,
are
it's
toll
like
roads.
we can at least ask them,
But
you
you
know,
don't put the
somebody
money in the toll.
get around and talked to some of the
It's
people
an
a little
overhead
bit, you
camera.
know, so.
And then
Oh,
you have to go into
Lady
a
smiled
gas
at me
station
like she
and
knew
pay at the gas
when I
station.
said something to
So
her.
on your
In Italian, she's like,
on your keys there'll be a
you're from
tag.
America and you're a
And then
student.
the guy will just read the
Because I
number
told
on
her
the tag, and then
in
it'll tell you, you know,
Italian
what it
that I was a
costs.
student.
Are they pretty-
She's like,
so the tag
surprised that I
is
knew Italian.
Or you
Like,
just pull it
There's
out.
a no.
She said-
They're on the car
she said
itself.
France and
on the
then
passenger
French,
side.
you know, Spanish.
Yeah.
She mentioned off to me
a
because she
sticker
spoke enough
thing, and then
English. So
obviously when you hit
she
the
worked in
toll
one of
road,
the
it
gift shops. She
takes a
spoke enough
picture of
English.
whatever that
Like,
sticker thing is, I guess.
Oh, it's like a reader.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Picks
So
it up.
I'm trying to ask her where something was.
So and
But
then
it
it keeps
keeps
them
going.
honest as far as.
Yeah, but you have to pay it within 24 hours. Like it says on the sign, but I don't know if that's everywhere, but it says on the sign that you have to pay it within a
And you
specific
can pay it at any
gas station, to the best of my knowledge.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, because like in Canada, we have
I
the
just have a tickle in my
407.
throat. Sorry.
You can have a
You're okay.
I am not sick.
You know, so you just get a monthly bill.
No, I've been coughing on and off, too.
You know, put the money.
When I get in
the guy or
like this,
throw it in
you know,
the
it's just
kiosk
like, I don't
and
want to say
off you
allergies, but it
Yeah,
could be
we-
something bugging me. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
LA.
And it is springtime.
Man, that's long.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I don't have allergies, but as soon as I moved to Ohio, oh my gosh, last year.
Right.
I was sick.
And it's like,
I woke up sick with allergies, constant
Oh,
sneezing
that's
for
horrible.
like an hour, and
And
then
some of them you
oh, it was just terrible. I was like, why? I didn't come here to feel miserable and not be able to do anything, because when it takes over like that, you're just like.
People come in.
I would live here.
The main reason
If I had
came
no
on
money
this
to own
is to
this
see the cats.
place like
Oh,
that.
is
If
it?
all I had to do was cut the grass, I would
Well, I
totally
can't
live
wait
here.
to see the Kelpies.
Brian's ex-butler right there. It's Brian's
Tell
man.
us, is that those
Horse heads.
There's Brian's cattle's over there.
Yeah.
They're horses.
Horse heads. They're
Heads.
steel horse heads that I think were erected in 2013.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah,
ducat.
and
A
it's like
dove cut.
last night,
English.
last year.
That's where they
we
would
came
keep
during
the
night,
doves
and
inside here on the
Brian's coach
left-hand
stopped.
side.
We left.
Keep your
before
doves
they
in
were
there. You
really
get your
lit up.
eggs.
Yeah. That's
Get the feathers to
We-
make your pillows.
Fiona took us back
Stuff,
to the
and guess what?
hotel.
You can eat
Brian slowly.
Sorry, I just want to listen to what he said. Oh, he's done now.
He said that building right there was for where they kept the doves
Oh, okay.
for their eggs and everything, and their feathers,
Oh,
I guess, to use.
okay. Thank you.
I know I was hearing him, and
This is our
then
hotel for the night.
my ear was all over the place.
Coos.
What?
You are a mother.
Maybe there are some horses. I don't know. Yeah, there's cows.
Yeah, they're all, and then they got their babies. I don't see any horses, but
I thought maybe the two on the left might have been horses, but those
You
are
know?
they're cows.
cows. Coos.
You just might catch his eye. You know?
Wouldn't want to mow this yard. Yeah.
You know,
That's a castle. Looks like we have it all to ourselves practically.
That's amazing. This is why we came early with the first trip.
Until we get to the bank.
Only because I'm a wanderer, and I. Yeah.
See the three witches over there from Macbeth?
No.
Oh yeah, they're down and below going like this.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You'll see them.
The witch?
That's actually something to see too.
Are we going to it or no?
There's castles in California. That's
I've never been to California.
I'll just give you a heads up.
They
No
have
pictures of the castle.
Oh, Patty Hearst's
Thank you.
father?
yeah.
Okay.
So just keep it so we can take it around, and outside of it we can.
Yeah, you can go